Good morning, it's Friday. It's the 7th of May. I took Jenny out for a walk. It's beautiful, it's stunning. It's like blue sky. There's still bits of blossom on the trees and yeah, it's just lovely. But I didn't put my makeup on because I've realised that if I go out first thing in the morning when it's still a bit fresh with my makeup on, I come back and it's all like, so I thought I'll do that when I get home. So that's what I'm doing now. So I thought I'd have a little chat with you while I put some makeup on. A couple of thank yous. Julie and Pamela for ordering on my Avon. And Polly, I don't know if Polly watches, but thank you for ordering on my website. Plans for the day. I'm hoping that those other signs come that I ordered that haven't arrived yet, so fingers crossed for that. I need to do the normal stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter posts. I want to do some listing on my website. Sorry, I'm bringing the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I want to have a look at some auction listings, see what's coming up and things like that. How are you all doing? How's the anxiety levels? Have they dropped? Mine definitely have, actually. I think I've got used to working in the shop, so it doesn't feel as stressful. I mean, wearing the masks for any amount of time does make me a little bit you know, short of breath sort of thing, but I think that's normal, isn't it? Yeah, fingers crossed. It's been a strange week actually because sorry, the noise. It's felt busier in the shop. I've had more people through the door, more browsers, but actually I've taken less money this week than I did the week before, so that's a weird one, but we carry on. My website sales have slowed right down, but I have faith. I have faith that it is going to work and it's going to be worth my time doing it. So I'm carrying on listing bits and bobs on there. It is quite time consuming because I probably do it a really long-winded way round, but I take the photos on my phone because I find it easier to position my taking the photos on my phone. Then I transfer them to my iPad. Then I upload them from my iPad to the server, and then I do the listing on my laptop. So I'm sure there is easier ways to do it, but it works for me, but it just takes a bit of time. Ooh, what colour shall I go for today? Should we have a bit of purple? A bit of purple, mind you, what would oh yeah, a bit of purple. Go for a bit of purple. I'm not sure about that. Oh well, too late. So yeah, hopefully with these signs that arrived today, I'll have some more new designs that I can add to my website. I was talking to a lady who's got a shop locally and they're just having a website built at the moment, and we were discussing whether it's worth paying for advertising for the website, and I said I have no idea, but she was going to speak to somebody else who's got a more successful new website, as in we've got a mutual friend who has set up a website recently and is doing more successfully, but I think she's paying for advertising, so I'm going to see if we can pick her brains and find out what's worth paying for. I think that maybe a more professional look might be part of it, because she's selling new stock, so she's got stock photos to use, and the photos are obviously more professionally taken. Mine are just me on my iPhone, which suits me because I want it to look, it sounds silly, I want it to look like it's a little shop in Devon. It's just me, which is what it is. I'm not selling a big corporate business, do you know what I mean? That's part of, I would hope, part of the appeal to people, is that they're dealing with a small business and a one-man band. What do you think? You can't really see because it's quite bright, isn't it? It's a bit sort of pinky purple. It'll do. Right, have I got anything else to say? Probably. I could whittle on that out. Are you tired? Oh. Just come downstairs and wishing I'd put more layers on. Look, got my parrot earrings on. Ready for a sunny, bright, warm, tropical day. I need a cardie. One thing I've been thinking about is on my Instagram, I use the Linktree, with my website, my Facebook page, my Etsy page. I don't know what else is on there. Pinterest, YouTube. I wonder whether I should just simplify it and just have my website on there instead of using Linktree. What do you think? Thoughts would be appreciated. Right, I have done zero amount of work so far since coming in the shop. I have had people in, so it's not all bad. I just thought of an exciting thing that I hadn't said anything about, unlike me. No, Sunday evening, I'm going to be on Edward's channel. He's doing a little live hangout thing to celebrate his 10k. So I'm going to go on that with him. It's about 9 o'clock after Nick and Andrea's Sunday night. Yeah, so I'll have to stay awake and like not put my pyjamas on so early. Might even have a little drinky poos. What do you think? It's about 11:30. It's gone absolutely dead. It's gone dark, clouded over. I went outside with a cuppa to warm up because it's warmer outside than it is in the shop. So I sat on my chair outside because there's nobody around. It doesn't make any difference. Just sat, had my cup of tea. So now I'm gonna do some stuff, I guess, if no customers are gonna come in. I commented on Zahir's post on his Only Cool Stuff, asking if, because it was like a little video, and I was like, is this going to go on to TikTok? He said, oh, I'm not into TikTok. But apparently, you know, my daughter goes on about it all the time. TikTok this, TikTok that. I just don't see how you get, well, I don't know how you set up an account. I don't know what you do TikToks about. And I don't know how you get seen. I don't understand the TikToks. Right, I found a box of books that I thought I would go through and see if they're worth listing. They're all quite big and heavy, that's the only thing, but hey, this one looks interesting. It's a little bit of a state. Should we see what it is? Obviously all nice and gilt pages at some point. What is it? What is it? What is it? Is it a Bible? The History, Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. So I found two that look really interesting. This one, look at the state of it. But if you open it up, a pocket companion for Oxford, a guide through university, and look how the S is. And then you see the date. Look at that. Be interesting to do a little bit of research. And secondly is this one. Okay, visit to HMS Dreadnought, June 1908. Now in the inside, this is all silk with like a, can you see how it's been gilded on the edges? And this is silk. It's almost like a laciness around the outside. 1946. I'm wondering if this is a handmade book. And inside, can you see? Picture has been stood on. There's this tissue paper. Submarine boats. Again, with this tissue paper on top. And there's all this handwritten piece in here. And then the back's this silk again. And then what is in here? Shall we see? It's like maps. Hang on. Here we go. HMS Dreadnought. Track from the Nore to Long Sands Range. So, having another look at this book. Here you can say Sir Henry Beresford Piers Bar, Bedale, Yorkshire. I don't know. I'll have to look into this all, so do some research. Whoops. But the next page, which I didn't notice, look, not for publication. Visit by command of His Majesty the King, of His Excellency the Prime Minister of Nepal, to HMS Dreadnought, Friday, June the 19th, 1908. So it's almost like a timetable of the visit. So whether this was given to him or to people that were there. There's all interesting information about Dreadnought. And then in the back, as I say, somebody's written all about the tonnage, the guns, the speed, the armour. But whether that was all written afterwards. Okay, so the book is clearly from 1908. But this date here, 1946, I think this person acquired this book in 1946. I wish I could read that handwriting better. I can read Royal Navy and the date, but what does that say? And then the back, the handwriting looks the same. So I think this person acquired this book. And can you see their comparisons with HMS King George, flagship home fleet, June 1946. So these, I think, is some sort of naval officer doing his own little notes on things. And this is HMS Vanguard. So maybe this guy at the front was some sort of captain or something. Who knows? Okay, I've googled midshipman. I should know this stuff, shouldn't I? Anyway, a midshipman is an officer of the lowest rank in the Royal Navy, United States Navy, and many Commonwealth navies. But obviously we're talking about the Royal Navy here. So he was a low-ranking officer. More googling. Sir Henry Beresford Piers. Well, the thing is with fancy families, they all call themselves the same name, don't they? So Henry Beresford Piers was born in 1905 and died in 1972. But his son was born in, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. His son was born, can't find it, later, surprisingly enough, and died in 2017. I think he would have been too young to be this Sir Henry Beresford Piers, so I think this is the fifth. Sir Henry Beresford Piers the fifth would be this one, I'm guessing. He was into forests, apparently. Yes, educated at Eton and Oxford, as was his son, surprisingly enough. So it's the worst day of the week so far. Fridays have been really dreadful, actually. I'm considering to even close on a Friday. I don't mind working in the shop when it's quiet and when it's warm, but when it's cold, which is 90% of the time. Yeah. But I'm going to get on with these books. That one, I think I'm going to put it to one side for a minute and mull it over a bit more, do a bit more research and get some of the other stuff listed. It's been a bit of a weird day. It was deadly quiet all morning till about, I don't know, 2 o'clock probably. 2 o'clock. And it's all gone a bit crazy. Chap phoned me up, wanted a couple of things he'd seen in my video. And I tried to send an invoice. I don't know if it's gone through. You could get in touch. My email is on my Facebook page and my I think it's on my YouTube and everything, my email address. So if you could email me, that'd be great. brain's a bit fried, but I think, to be honest, it was a bit fried from this morning. So I'm going to round up this vlog. I will catch up with you soon. Tell me what you think of that book. Fabulous book. Take care, stay safe. See you soon.